On April 23rd, 2013, indie developers Clay Entertainment brought us the action-adventure video game Don't Starve. Don't Starve included elements such as survival and roguelike features. On April 30th, 2014, they brought out the first DLC, known as Reign of Giants. With this year difference, this suggests the entertainment that Don't Starve provided was never ending. And as for now, Don't Starve is a single-player adventure. In May, it was announced that they were releasing a multiplayer expansion titled Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve is an open world survival with abilities to craft items, fight enemies, earn rewards and discover new things such as the cutest passive mob, which is a mobile chest that follows you throughout your journey called Chester. Don't Starve has a variety of ways to control it. You have the option to point and click, control using WASD, and they even enabled gamepad. The main goal of Don't Starve is to survive as long as you can. You record this by how many days you survived, as they implemented a day and night cycle, which caused considerable variations throughout the world. The main character in the game is a gentleman scientist called Wilson. He has no special abilities other than to grow a magnificent beard, unlike the other characters who are unlocked through earning a certain amount of experience. Experience is earned by passing each day, and doing this you receive 20 experience points. Death can occur in many different fashions. The HUD in Don't Starve consists of 3 gauges which track hunger, mentality, and health. Once hunger or mentality get too low, they begin taking away health. Also, if that isn't enough of a challenge for you, then there is a variety of creatures which can attack you. These include fast, vicious hounds, hunched guardian pigs, and giant one-eyed birds. The majority of Don't Starve is built around a sandbox mode, however there is a second mode known as Adventure Mode, which is accessed by finding Maxwell's door. The Adventure Mode consists of 5 chapters and acts as the game's storyline. On entering, the player loses all items, and at completion of each chapter has the choice to keep only 4 items. In Adventure Mode, it challenges your skills and wit on the game as you face the antagonist of the game, Maxwell, described as Puppet Master. The objective of Adventure Mode is to gather 4 pieces of the wooden thing, yes it's called that, or also known as the teleportato. Once gathered, you must activate it in order to progress to the next chapter. However, it isn't as easy as it sounds, because as you progress, creatures become more difficult and Maxwell's hatred increases towards you, making the world more challenging. Don't Starve is an amazing game and does a great job of making you grow a connection with the protagonist, by making you face difficult challenges, finding new things and exploring the world. In Don't Starve they seem to give you this role of the protector, by giving you the responsibility of your character and making each choice tentative. Don't Starve's dark and mysterious yet cartoonish art style might not make it look real, but still have the ability to make you scared and wary of where you are and what you are doing. The wide open spaces filled with creatures like never seen before furthers that atmosphere of loneliness and directionlessness. Music in Don't Starve ranges from a happy, catchy beat to a more upbeat, high-pitched piano tune. Don't Starve's music, one being Work to Be Done, this one has a beat that mimics walking and you feel safe and happy. Here is a small sample of it. Another type of music in Don't Starve is where when you are in danger, the music becomes a lot faster and more upbeat and makes you think of running and that you are being chased. This music is easily recognizable, and it is quite loud and makes you a lot more wary as you know you have done something dangerous. Here is a small sample of this one. The whole music in general has that old-fashioned type of style to it, which you would expect to be played in the background of pubs in the olden days. The music is quite enlightening, and without it would make the game dreary and boring. One background noise you hear is birds squawking. Although the game doesn't include that realistic factor to it, you still feel slightly immersed and makes the game feel a little more real. Another sound is the waves that surround the islands. Once again, although the game is not realistic, these sounds signify where you are, and these background sounds are very realistic, which helps to immersify you more. Chopping wood is one of the sound effects, and this sound is very similar to what you would expect to hear in the woods in real life. Another sound effect is that when you pick up an item it makes a ding sound, and this is easily recognizable, and so this means you can signify when you have picked up an item. Don't Starve is similar to Binding of Isaac in the way that The game is also roguelike and has that cartoonish art style graphics. However, Don't Starve gives that more fun gameplay in the fact that you have more of a story, and yet at the same time you can explore and do whatever you want. Overall, Don't Starve is an awesome, fun and exciting game with that spoonful of darkness. And with all these elements, they make a very immersive game.